So we have an escaped prisoner on our hands and there's a massive nationwide manhunt for him. But to take it from someone who locked up prisoners for 11 years, I think the whole thing stinks and it doesn't sit right with me. And that's because there are too many questions and impossibilities that make me think this guy had help. Now where that help came from, whether it was inside or outside, I don't know. But I definitely smell a rat. The whole thing is just off. Now this guy, this escaped prisoner, is a former member of the British Army. He was in the Royal Signals and he was on remand at HMP Wandsworth in London, awaiting trial accused of breaching the Official Secrets Act. And he did this allegedly, according to the mainstream media, by collecting information useful to the enemy. And so we come to alarm bells number 1. Now this guy has been designated as a suspected terrorist, and yet they put him in HMP Wandsworth rather than high security HMP Belmarsh with the rest of them. And then we have alarm bells number 2. Why was a guy on remand working as a cook? Why the hell did they give a guy suspected of being a terrorist a job where he has a bit more freedom and a bit more access to areas normal prisoners don't have? And alarm bells number 3. How did he manage to escape and evade prison staff in the gatehouse while being underneath a food truck? Because I know for a fact at HMP Wandsworth they still use the under vehicle checking mirror, which is mounted on wheels and pushed under a vehicle with a stick. Now like I said, there are too many questions. And this guy was only in the Royal Signals, all due respect to that regiment. It's not like he was in our special forces trained for this kind of thing. But this would have taken planning and guts to do this. Something that even smart British criminals haven't even tried. I mean, the last escape from Wandsworth, I believe, if I remember, not that I was around that time, but it was 1960s and it was Ronnie Biggs. And even he could only do that due to outside help and planning. And if he did do this by himself and it was just a spare of the moment thing where he thought, you know what, sod it, I'm going to go for it, here's my chance, then how on earth did the people at the gatehouse who check vehicles, how did they miss him? So there we go, that's why I think the whole thing stinks, and I believe it's highly likely that he had help. But if you do see this guy, obviously don't approach him and call the police and they'll deal with it. But if he did have help, then he's gone, isn't he? He's been whisked out of the country. And that's that. That's my video. I hope you like. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next time, look after yourselves, have a great day, and Roger Trout.